And we're back again. We got the password in and we're fixing to hit the go button.
Okay, if I did this right, I should be registering. Looks like it's confirming. And yep, it recognized me.
Now it wants you to connect to Facebook and Twitter.
Wants me to connect to Facebook and Twitter?
However, you have the option to connect later.
Alright, we'll just do that later. All your books are... Okay, this is the... I read somewhere that this goes through a tutorial and there's no way to skip it. So all your books are archived for free in the cloud. Tap on cloud to see your full library. Tap on device to see items you've downloaded. Okay, so I want to see my full library.
Tap to open a book.
I don't actually have the Fellowship of the Ring. I think here is the tap anywhere in this large area to go to the next page. And I believe this one goes to the previous page. So go to... Did it do anything? There we go.
It just takes
now to go back a page, we do that. Now check out the toolbar. So we go press up there. The toolbar has options for navigating your Kindle and enhancing your reading experience. Tap to open the font option. So we'll tap here. And we can tap here to close.
See the bones of your book.
This is a new feature they've come out with to allow you to go in and examine plots and characters and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's only good for stuff that you buy from Amazon with that feature. Okay. And so X-ray shows the most significant people and terms in the book. So here is a thing here. I'm guessing that's saying that here's an overview of the places that Sam Gamgee is mentioned in the book, and there's where Frodo is mentioned. He's obviously a bigger character.
So tap Sam name to see more.
Prologue. Okay, so then tap the X to close that. So that's a relatively new feature. We don't get that on our tablets. You'll want to find out what a word means. It's easy to find out. Yeah, this is a feature that we
I think you have to hold it for a minute.
Oh, you
press, hold, and release.
Okay.
There you go.
And that gives you the new Oxford English or American Dictionary.
Description of Kindle.
Tap to close. Press, hold, and drag to create a highlight for yourself to share. Okay.
So it says tap to create a highlight. And that, okay, so that presumes that you dragged on that previous text.
Next, your Kindle's advanced power management allows you to leave the light on at all times while preserving a long battery life. The shopping cart takes you to the Kindle store. Okay. And Amazon Prime members, we're Amazon Prime, so we get some get this ability to borrow for free. And those are appropriately identified. And if you're not, they want you to buy a Prime membership, of course.
But they'll give you a free membership, a free trial membership.
A free trial, okay.
Right.
And tap here to start to begin. All right, so next will be kind of an experiment to see how long it takes me to download everything. See, I'm guessing I need to come over here and sync.
Sync and check for items. Now, while we're at it, let's look at the conversation that I've been hearing about the Paperwhite is that there's uneven lighting.
Now I see a little bit of shadow down here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there.
And it's hard to tell on the camera, but now I have heard some people say that it has a bluish or pinkish cast. Maybe it does in the dark, but it definitely does not right here where we're looking at it right now.
Turn the light out and see what happens.
Okay, let us see. Hey, that may even be a better picture anyway.
Turn that off at the power strip if you're going to turn that off. And it still looks white to me. Now, I'm not seeing it syncing. How does that look on the camera?
Well, it's a little bit too stark. So I need to turn that light back on. If I can find
Settings. Airplane mode, registration, reading options.
It's hard to tell just by looking what it's done, but
Resign.
you should be able to go home and see your items.
No new items. It's kind of interesting. I have 1,000 books up there somewhere, so I'm doing something wrong. Let's see what's home.
These are not books that you...
No, I don't recognize any of these. Tab for details on the daily.
That's just the daily deal.
Go back.
We are connected to the Wi-Fi because I can see the button there.
Now there we go. 1 out of 160. My items 959. That's about right. So all items, books, periodicals.
So they are coming down.
Yeah, apparently they are. There's a book on working at home. Oh, it's got a download. I've got so many things to download.
Right, it's going to take a while. Okay, so are we done with this one for now?
Let's see. Tap to open. Work at home, writing and editing jobs.
So what about swiping?
Well, it does.
It is working. I have heard some people complain that they can barely touch the screen and it'll do something, and sure enough it does.
Yeah, you just barely touch it and it...
That could be good or bad depending on your particular way of handling things.
Yeah, I just barely touched that. Now I've got one of these little